Freedom, 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 freedom. I want to speak about freedom today and how to step into a state of freedom and how to really set yourself free and really get to embrace the test that the universe is giving you, because I believe that the universe is actually testing us. You know, each moment is actually a challenge, but each moment is actually an opportunity for you to learn stuff about yourself, to embrace yourself, to love yourself, to accept yourself unconditionally. Now, if you want to work with me personally, feel free to send me a message. If you want to be part of my spiritual podcast that is happening on Zoom, feel free to send me a message. And if you are new to this YouTube channel, feel free to also send me, feel free to subscribe, leave a comment, I'm sorry. Now, freedom. I realize, guys, that it's so important to live free. Okay, being free is our birthright. Being free is who we are. Okay, we came here on the planet to be a free spirit. We came here on the planet to be our true authentic self. Now, what I come to realize is the fact that if I want to be free, the first step is authenticity. Okay, stand up for yourself. Be yourself in the process. How authentic are you today? What is your way of expressing yourself? Now, what's more important than always being nice is being authentic. Okay, stay conscious and really be that true version of yours. Stay in your true authentic self, because I realized that in my journey I had moments where I wasn't really authentic, and I realized that it had a consequence. Okay, if I wasn't standing up for myself, then that had a consequence. Okay, so the first step is be authentic. Now, the second thing that I'm thinking about right now is learn about your negative feelings. Learn from your negative feelings. Accept your negative feelings. Accept yourself unconditionally. This is how to actually be free and step into your freedom, is accept your negative feelings as well, because I realize that it's not always about the positive. And the more that you learn to accept also negative feelings, you also learn from these experiences. You learn from these low vibrational states of consciousness. So I realized that I have been through huge moments of despair. I have been through huge moments of low vibrational states of consciousness. I have been through huge moments of crisis. But I have learned from these experiences, and they have actually made me way stronger, and I got to actually be free in the process, because I embraced all experiences that came to me, even if it was negative, even if it had resistance attached to it. I embraced these experiences, and I realized that there is actually a gift in a negative experience. There is actually a gift in a negative feeling, and the gift is for you to actually alchemize yourself. Okay, so the second tip is accept also negative feelings. Now, the third thing that I'm thinking about is step into your spirit. Step into your spirit and do the work. If you want to be free, you gotta actually express yourself out there. Okay, you gotta connect to your heart space. You gotta connect to your heart center and realize that the secret is within yourself. It has always been there. The secret is within, because we are infinite spiritual beings having a human experience. Okay, I realize that the more that I look within myself is the more that I find the answers there. Okay, so the third tip is look within yourself. Look within yourself and be yourself in the process, because this is how to reach freedom. Is that self-expression, is that power that is actually within yourself. Someone beautiful said that there is nothing outside of yourself that can actually make you stronger, wiser, and more in tune with the moment than actually looking within yourself. Okay, so look within yourself and see what happens. Now, what I'm coming to realize is the fact that the universe is conscious, and we are part of higher intelligence. And that intelligence is actually in our body cells. That intelligence is in our energy field. Okay, there is an infinite energy field that is constantly expanding itself in the universe. And the more that we connect to this higher intelligence, from my perspective, from my subjective perspective, is the more that we get to actually be free. Okay, so I realized that there is always guidance in the universe. There is always guidance in our heart center. There is always guidance in our vibrational field of consciousness. And the more that we learn to listen to this guidance is the more that we actually raise our consciousness to the next level. Okay, so when you raise your consciousness, you also become free. When you raise your awareness, you also become free. So my suggestion is try as much as possible to question life and question yourself, because I believe that nothing is random on the planet. Nothing is happening randomly. Everything is connected in a mathematical way. Everything is connected in a way that will actually give you the opportunity to see how life works, will give you the opportunity to see how the universe works, okay? So yes, there is higher intelligence, and the more that you connect to this higher intelligence is the more that you become free in the process. Now, another thing would be if you embrace yourself fully, and if you learn from your experiences, you also become free. So it's about alchemy. It's about seeing at even the most negative experiences and getting to actually embrace them. When you embrace even the most negative experiences, you get to actually raise your consciousness to the next level. So I realized that in being free is also about seeing failure, and it's about not identifying ourselves with failure. Okay, it's about allowing ourselves to make mistakes and not seeing them as mistakes. Okay, so I realized that I can always learn. I can always learn from each moment. I can always learn from my experience, and everything that is happening is actually happening with a higher purpose. This is what I'm coming to realize. So when I'm realizing that everything is happening with a higher purpose, I realize that I can also be free in the process. Okay, so realize that all that you gotta do in order to be free, you gotta actually be yourself in the process. Okay, be yourself each moment. Allow yourself to feel everything. Allow yourself to be grateful for everything. Allow yourself to actually play your own game and win the game. Win the game of life by accepting yourself, by doing the work, by embracing yourself, by learning from the experiences, by not taking things so seriously. Okay, and this is actually the fourth or the fifth advice is don't take things so seriously. If you want to be free, you gotta actually be that joker that is constantly expressing himself. Okay, you don't have to take things so seriously. Okay, this is the power of alchemy. When you don't take life so seriously, then you actually put an ease to each experience. You put in a more in tune vibration to each experience. Okay, so don't take things so seriously, because we have come here not to suffer. We have come here to celebrate. Okay, we have come here on the planet to celebrate. So celebrate each moment, even the ups, even the downs, even the lefts, even the rights. Celebrate everything and realize that you are a magical being of light and love, of peace, of harmony. Okay, get to move into that higher self of yours and just own life in your own way. Own everything in your own way, because what is yours, and what is supposed to happen, that will actually happen. Okay, so guys, thanks for watching, and yes, this was today's message about freedom. Realize that you are already free. All that you are doing is that you are creating the illusion of suffering because you are trying to actually test yourself. And yes, it is okay to test yourself sometimes. It is okay to really challenge yourself sometimes, but it's also okay to step into that freedom and actually allow yourself to be with the moment. So allow yourself to be with the moment and see what happens. Guys, thanks for watching, and like always, see you on what is coming up next. It was my pleasure to send you this message about freedom and stepping into that higher consciousness. Namaste to you guys. I love you so much, and see you on what is coming up next. I love you.